You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
Good afternoon, everyone, from Riverdale High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN bring you this special presentation of Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And today it is first round action at the 25th Annual State Farm Classic. The Golden Beavers getting set to take on the Ravens of Cane Ridge High School from Antioch, Tennessee. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the gymnasium. Ninja and Kyra are on site with me here in Tennessee, my videographer slash engineers for the broadcast today. And I want to thank Alex and Aiden and Wade, all back at the 1430 ESPN studios for engineering our radio simulcast. And this special presentation of Beaver Dam High School girls basketball is brought to you by JB Mechanical, Gina Omig, your State Farm insurance agent, and QBS Law. Today's game is also brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Our game is brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Air Care, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Surefire, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, and Kraft Heinz. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our first of three broadcasts from the great state of Tennessee. We are so glad to be here, and we wish all of you well back home. Hope you had a very nice Christmas holiday. And here we are now in Tennessee, ready for what should be a fun-filled couple of days as the Beaver Dam girls are taking part, as we mentioned, in the State Farm Classic being held here at Riverdale High School, which is located about 30 miles southeast of downtown Nashville in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And today it's Beaver Dam taking on Cane Ridge in the first of its three games here. And Beaver Dam, they come in at 9-0 on the season. Golden Beavers have not lost this year, but the last few weeks it's been pretty quiet because of some weather postponements. Beaver Dam has only played one game since December 9th, and that was a week ago yesterday at home when they knocked off Lakeside Lutheran. So Beaver Dam, you would maybe understand a little bit if they have to shake off a little bit of rust as they come into the first of three games today. But if I know Coach Chase and I know these girls, I don't think we have too much to worry about. You don't get to 9-0 by accident. Meanwhile, the team they're playing, Cane Ridge, the Ravens, they're struggling a little bit this year. Cane Ridge is 3-8 on the season, and they lost quite a bit of experience off of last year's team to graduation. They're also really ravaged by injuries right now. I was talking with their head coach, Joanne Tribune. She's in her 14th season on the bench, and this is actually her 39th year of teaching. Very nice lady. And we were talking, and she said, she says, don't judge us on what you're going to see today. She said, we have a lot of players that are banged up right now, lost a lot of experience, and but you know what? They're battling, and they're going to come in here, and this certainly is not going to be a cakewalk. Any of these games are not going to be a cakewalk for the Golden Beavers here in Tennessee. It starts today with Cane Ridge. Tomorrow, Beaver Dam taking on East Nashville, and then on Thursday, the final day of this showcase, it'll be Beaver Dam taking on Bearden High School from Knoxville. Bearden is the defending state champs in their division. Let's talk a little bit about basketball here in Tennessee, and just to kind of get you familiar. Now, here in Tennessee, they do what we used to do back in Wisconsin. They play 4 quarters, so there's going to be 4 8-minute quarters in the games down here versus the 2 18-minute halves that you're now used to back home in Wisconsin. In Tennessee, there are 4 divisions of basketball in the TSSAA. That's the Tennessee Secondary Schools Athletic Association. Tennessee also has a separate private schools athletic association, similar to what Wisconsin used to have with the old WISA that disbanded many years ago. But this Ravens team here from Cane Ridge, they're part of the TSSAA. They are 4A in Tennessee. Now, 4A would be the largest schools. 1A would be your smallest schools, very similar to Wisconsin with Division. Just turned around a little bit, though. Wisconsin Division 1, obviously the large schools, and then you've got the small schools in Division 5 and so forth. But that gives you kind of an idea here, as to how they do it in Tennessee. Every state's a little bit different. One thing that is interesting that you're going to see here when we flip the camera around is the fact that this is a longer court than the Beavers usually play on. It's a college-length court, and from what Beaver Dam head coach Tim Chase was telling me, he said that is kind of the norm in Tennessee, more or less. I mean, not every school is going to have a longer court, but many of them do. So that's one kind of difference to think about. We talked about the four quarters. I don't know if the four quarters really makes a whole lot of difference, folks. I mean, teams like to prepare for end of the half or end of the quarter situation. So there's just a few extra chances to do that in these games, and you get the extra timeouts. You still get your regular complement of timeouts, but you'll have the extra timeouts at the end of the first and the third quarters that we don't have back in Wisconsin. But a lot of great teams here at this Classic. In fact, most of them are from the state of Tennessee. Beaver Dam obviously is here. And the other team that is from out of state is Huntsville, Alabama. So you look at the teams that are here, and Beaver Dam by far had the longest distance to travel. In fact, I was doing the research on my smartphone from Beaver Dam High School to Riverdale High School here in Murfreesboro. According to what I'm seeing, 664 miles if you drive it. And Ninja, Kyra, and I, we drove it yesterday and got here safely. And the team is actually we're all staying up in Nashville, which is about 30 miles from here. Murfreesboro is about 30 miles southeast of downtown Nashville, which is right off of Interstate 24 as you're on the way to Chattanooga and points to the south and east. So it was a very short drive from our hotel in Nashville down here to Murfreesboro. But yeah, 664 miles if you're counting or scoring at home. That is the distance. Not quite as far as we had to go a few years ago for the tournament in Naples when Beaver Dam was down there. But still, it was at least we had a good day for traveling yesterday. Still is a long distance. And I know that these girls are excited to be here. You'll hear from Tim Chase in a little bit. But, Beaver Dam, this is a business trip, first and foremost. But they're not going to come all the way down here and not let the girls have some fun, too. I know that this morning the team went and visited the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. They have some plans for the next few days. I think they're going to try and go around some spots in downtown, maybe catch the life-size Parthenon replica, which is downtown, and maybe hit one of the country music or musicians Hall of Fames, which are here in the area. So they're going to have some fun, and they certainly deserve that. But it's business. It's going to be business here for the Golden Beavers. And I was kind of talking about it on break time earlier today when I joined L.A. Bass and Thomas Rayfelt. But I said, no disrespect to our friends here from Cane Ridge, but I said this may be the easier of the three games that Beaver Dam is going to play, at least on paper. And yes, I know they don't play them on paper, but it's only going to get tougher because tomorrow it's East Nashville. They have a recent history of success. They were at state 3 years in a row from 2016 to 2018, won a state title in 2016. And Bearden is the defending state champs in Tennessee. Bearden High School from Knoxville. They have a player who's committed to Florida State. Her name is Avery Treadwell. That's the team that the Golden Beavers are going to see on Thursday, the final day. So however you slice it, it's going to be a lot of fun. And we are so honored to be here bringing you these games back home, whether you're listening on the radio, 1430 ESPN, or many of you may be watching on Daily Dodge TV. We are honored and privileged to be here to do this for you. So we hope you enjoy it, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And right now we're going to step aside for a brief timeout, but we've got much more to come on our extended pregame show. The pregame show is brought to you, as always, by John Deere. Our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works sponsoring our pregame show, as always. And when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about these two teams. We're also going to have some comments coming up from Beaver Dam head coach Tim Chase. Of course, we'll have the starting lineups, and the opening tip is set for approximately 4:30. Well, it's probably going to get pushed back a little bit here as the game in front of us is just about to wrap up. We've got a 1-point game with 0.9 seconds left in that one. So as soon as that gets wrapped up, they'll hit the court, and warm-ups will begin for our contest. Right now, we'll step aside. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we're back right after this on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Insurance with a local agent? It's called service. Call State Farm agent Gina Omeg at 920-885-9115 in Beaver Dam today.
When talking about installing a new HVAC system, one name keeps dropping into the conversation, JB Mechanical of Beaver Dam. Because while some companies might only install an HVAC system, JB Mechanical designs, fabricates, and installs your new heating and cooling system. JB Mechanical is upfront about the costs and guarantees your satisfaction. Find out more at jbmechllc.com or visit them on Facebook at JB Mechanical LLC.
QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all your legal needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, litigation cases, corporate and business matters, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
Deck the garage during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring the best deals of the year on the best vehicles in the market. Take $5,000 off brand new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs and finance rates as low as 1.9%. Dodge Durango starting at $43,219. Jeep Compass Trailhawks under $37,000, and just arrived the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Welcome to the electric revolution. Happy holidays, and thank you for allowing our family to take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue the John Deere pregame show. Riverdale High School, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, getting set for day one action at the State Farm Classic. The Beaver Dam girls getting set to take on the Ravens of Cane Ridge High School from Antioch, Tennessee. Cane Ridge at 3-8 on the year. Beaver Dam a perfect 9-0. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District is one of the largest employers in the region. Their compensation and benefit packages are among the most competitive in the area. If you have a passion for serving children or know someone who does, please consider applying to be a part of a great team that works together in common purpose on behalf of kids and our community. The teams have hit the court for warm-ups. Earlier today, the Beaver Dam JV team was in action here at the State Farm Classic, and the Beaver Dam JV girls were winners over Rockvale High School by the score of 36-21. So great job. Hats off to the Beaver Dam JVs as they get a win here in Tennessee. Looking at Beaver Dam, we talked about them. They're 9-0. They're ranked number 3 in the latest WisSports.com Division II state rankings. Taya Donaldson leading the team in scoring. She's just a freshman, but she's not playing like it. 16 points a game on average for Taya Donaldson. 67.4% from the free throw line. Also grabs about 4 or 5 assists per game. She has really been outstanding. Also in double figures, Bella A. Striker at 11 points a game, 62.5% from the free throw line, 40.8% from behind the arc. Gabby Wilkie, she was injured, missed the first several games of the year, but she's been back the last few, and she's up to her old tricks, 10.3 a game, 62.5% from the line. And again, she's great on the boards, just under 6 rebounds a game and 2.5 assists per contest. I mentioned that Cane Ridge is very banged up. The Ravens have a lot of players out due to injury, so they're thin. Their roster's thin right now. Their best 2 players, just stat-wise here, will have to be these forwards. I'm looking at Kimora Whitaker and Kyla Mustafa. Kyla Mustafa averaging 8.2 a game, 7 rebounds per game as well. Kimora Whitaker, 8.5 points per game, and 4.2 rebounds per contest. But again, 3-8 record, and they're struggling a little bit. But this is, I guess you could say, this is kind of a de facto home game for them. I mean, they're not out of state like Beaver Dam is, but I know that the Golden Beavers will be ready for this one. Beaver Dam today playing Cane Ridge. Tomorrow, the Golden Beavers play East Nashville. That game tomorrow starts at 3 o'clock. We'll be on the air with our John Deere pregame show at around I guess that would be about 2:40 tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we've got a high noon tip-off. The Beaver Dam girls taking on Bearden High School from Knoxville. We'll be on the air at 11:40 with our John Deere pregame show. All of these games the next few days right here on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. Right now, we're going to step aside, but we'll continue the John Deere pregame show in just a moment. When we come back, you'll hear some comments from Tim Chase, the head coach of the Golden Beavers. But first, we'll take a 2.5-minute break. We're back in 2.5 minutes on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Welcome back to our live coverage of stunt magician Merlin Wormwood, brought to you by Surefire, your leading local installer of Lennox home comfort systems.
That's right, Matilda. Merlin Wormwood has locked himself in his mother's basement and is refusing to install a Lennox home comfort system from Surefire until she promises to start making him pizza bagels every Friday evening.
Chuck, I'm sorry. How is this stunt magic? Isn't this just a lame protest?
Have you tried his mom's pizza bagels? They're incredible.
When we come back, what's the secret behind Merlin's mother's pizza bagels? And the latest weather report with Surefire up next.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue the John Deere pregame show inside Riverdale High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Mike Tronson standing by with Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Tim, welcome to Tennessee, and I want you to start off by just talking a little bit about what it means for your girls to have an opportunity to play in this showcase the next few days.
Yeah, it's a great event for us to come down to. It's events been going on for years. This high school, Riverdale, one of the best teams in the country the last decade. They've got a couple national championship banners up on the wall, many state championships. So for us to come to their event, it means a lot.
How does an event like this, or at least for your team, how do you get hooked up to something like this?
You got to do a little research and a little bit. You got to contact people. Sometimes, we've contacted definitely a lot of people over the years for different tournaments that are out there to find something that will fit us and that they'll want us to come. And this was one we were hoping to come to in 21, but obviously it didn't work out with the COVID. But we're glad to come down this year and definitely hoping to play well down here.
You're going to see 3 really good teams from the state of Tennessee, starting today with Cane Ridge. What do you know about them?
Yeah, Cane Ridge, a lot of good guards. They won their last game against Franklin, which is a pretty good suburb school down here. So it's one of those things we'll have to play well. We're playing on a long court, 94-foot court, which seems to be a little bit norm down here for high schools, which it's not that way in Wisconsin. So we'll be tested a little bit. Obviously having a couple days off of school last week, along with Christmas Eve and Christmas off. So it's going to be a little bit just to see where we're at a little bit and trying to pick up where we were, over Christmas. But it was definitely a strange season, after December 9th, that we're only really playing one game since that time.
Anybody on the Cane Ridge roster that jumps out at you?
Number 40 and 42. 40 is a really good three-point shooter. 42, good post player for him, gets a lot of rebounds. So it's one of those things we'll just have to, play to our strengths and take away what they do well.
You mentioned that your girls have only played one game since December 9th. A little unusual, as you mentioned. Did you have to worry about shaking the rust off?
Well, we had good practices up to the Lakeside game last week. We still practiced when we lost that game against Wanakee. We still practiced that day, so that was good. We're losing a couple games, the game to Verona on Thursday where we didn't practice, and then the Friday, which we would have practiced. It just sets us back a little bit to see where we're at. And it's just about, getting back and playing well together and playing to our strengths. And, we're still a team trying to figure out, exactly what we're best at. So we'll hopefully use this week to see what our weaknesses are and see what we do well and improve that as we head into 2023.
Give me an update or a status of your team, where you think things are right now. Let's start offensively. Where do you think things are right now? Are you happy with the balance?
Well, we have talent on offense. We just got to execute everything a little bit better, figure out, what's the right play at the right time, and, and execute what we're trying to run. Our spacing, our screening, our cutting is not nearly at the standards we need it to be. So that's something hopefully we'll address this week and improve as we head into the new year. That defensively, I like a lot of things we're doing. We got to stop fouling. We got to rebound more consistently. We're not forcing a ton of turnovers, which I'd like to see us maybe force a few more. But we are, playing a fairly decent half court. But, we can't foul. We got to rebound. And, the turnovers are always a big issue. Between those things, if you win the rebounding battle, you win the turnover battle, and you win the free throw battle, you're going to win a lot of ball games. And we just got to keep on improving in all those areas.
You mentioned the longer court here at Riverdale High School. Also, Tennessee plays the 4-quarter system that Wisconsin used to have. Does that change how you do anything? I suppose just gives you a few extra timeouts, or maybe you have to prepare for an end-of-quarter situation.
Yeah, we like to get to about that 30-second mark, and, unless we have something great, we kind of want to play for that last shot of the quarter. So that's something we'll work on a little bit. Hopefully this week. It's a different thing, but it's something, that, it's still like the end of a half, so it's not that we don't practice. Those things are end of a game if it's a tie game. We do the same kind of thing. So it's one of those things where, we'll see. We've done a little bit of it. I won't say we've done a ton of practicing on it, but, we have talked about it and have prepared for it a little bit of how it should look. And each day and each game and these things will get a little bit better at those type of situations. So it does help because when you, like I said, you get to that end of the game situation, it's a tie game. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You get that, 25, 30 seconds. You want to make sure you get the last shot and not do, not have that situation. So, yeah, that's something we'll hopefully do all right with today.
I'm sure the girls are very excited to be here, and not every day you get to go out of state. And I know it's a business trip, but do you get to do some fun stuff too?
Yeah, we're not going to do these things without doing a few things. We went to the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame today. We walked around downtown a little bit to kind of see some of the things there. More during the day than at night for our team. But it's kind of cool to see all the the different places down there that have music and things like that. What they look like, and it's kind of an exciting place. There's a lot of people walking around. I went by the hockey stadium. We're going to go to their life-size Parthenon exhibit tomorrow. We may go visit Middle Tennessee State tomorrow over here. So there's some opportunities for us to do some things, and just to be around a city, a great city like Nashville. It's kind of, some of our kids have been here, some have not. So it's certainly, I've never been here before. So it's certainly one of those things that gives the kids a different perspective of a lot of things.
Tim, I'm looking forward to today and the next few days. Thanks again for your time. Good luck to you and the girls.
Yep, thanks, Mike.
All right, that's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. We're back after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Okay, guys, let's go.
Deck
2
the
minutes
garage
here.
during the Big Finish
2
sales
minutes.
event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam, featuring the best deals of the year on the best vehicles in the market. Take $5,000 off brand new Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs and finance rates as low as 1.9%. Dodge Durango starting at $43,219. Jeep Compass Trailhawks under $37,000, and just arrived the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Welcome to the electric revolution. Happy holidays, and thank you for allowing our family to take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo and 10-ounce prime rib plus full menu. Fridays, the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30 plus full menu. Sunday brunches every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Make your holiday party reservations now. Call Mike and Doreen today at 920-887-0505.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
Time now for the starting lineups. First for the Cane Ridge Ravens, 3-8 on the year, coached by Joanne Tribune. The guards are Bella Thompson. She is a junior, along with Rakaya Clay. She's also a junior. Forwards include Samaya Brown, a freshman. Kamora Whitaker, she's a junior. And rounding out the starting five for the Ravens is Kyla Mustafa, a sophomore. So again, for Cane Ridge, it's Bella Thompson, Rakaya Clay, Samaya Brown, Kamora Whitaker, and Kyla Mustafa. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, the guards are Shea Marie Ashley, a 5'6" freshman. Maddie Kinsey, 5'10" and a senior. Bella A. Stryker, a 5'10" senior. And Taya Donaldson, a 5'10" freshman. Rounding out the starting five for Beaver Dam at forward is Gabby Wilkie, a 6'2" junior. Again, it's Shea Marie Ashley, Maddie Kinsey, Bella A. Stryker, Taya Donaldson, and Gabby Wilkie. For those of you on the radio side that can't see it, Cane Ridge wearing white jerseys and shorts with purple numbers and trim. Beaver Dam in their green jerseys and shorts with yellow accents and trim and white numbers. In the first half of play, Beaver Dam's going to go right to left as we see it, and Cane Ridge will move left to right across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge video screen. So we are ready for basketball. Again, thanks to our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works for sponsoring our pregame show today. Samaya Brown jumps it at center against Gabby Wilkie. Ball's up in the air. Tap controlled by Cane Ridge. This game is underway as Cane Ridge works it to our right. And Beaver Dam's out in a quick man-to-man defense. Glad you're with us live from Tennessee. Be sure and send us an email today. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. Sports at Daily Dodge. On the baseline, the shot is over the rim, too strong for Samaya Brown, and Gabby Wilkie tracks down the loose change and will bring it back the other way. Beaver Dam with its first offensive possession. Here's Taya Donaldson into the lane, floats one up, and it's in for Taya Donaldson. 2-0 in favor of Beaver Dam as Donaldson gets the first bucket for the Golden Beavers in the state of Tennessee. 2-0 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Here's a drive. Nice spin move. Shot is blocked, I believe, partially by Wilkie, but recovered by Brown, and they kick it up top now for Rakaya Clay. Clay directing traffic on the high right side. She tries to go off a screen now, gives it back to Kyla Mustafa. Out in three-point land, she's picked up defensively by Ashley. Ashley all over Mustafa. Bounce pass is intercepted. A striker back the other way, turning on the Jets. In for an uncontested layup, and she scores. Bella A. Striker with her first two. 4-0 Beaver Dam, and the ball is thrown out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Golden Beavers as the Ravens turning it over on the inbounds play after the basket by A. Striker. And with a 4-0 Beaver Dam lead, Golden Beavers get possession on the baseline to our left. Here's Shea Marie Ashley to inbound for BD. Ashley gets it in. Wilkie right in front of the basket. Double team. Splits the double team. Goes up and banks it off the window for two more. 6-0 Golden Beavers lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Full court pressure. Now they'll back off a little bit. As up the other way comes Rakaya Clay. Clay near the top of the silo. Backs up a little bit. Sidearm pass to the left side. And they kick it out now to Whitaker. Here is Whitaker. Little lob pass towards the block. It's intercepted. And this is Maddie Kinsey throwing it ahead. Spot up three. A Striker. Bullseye. Bella A. Striker spots up for three. Timeout Cane Ridge. A 30-second timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. 9-0. Beaver Dam to start the game. We have 6:11 to go in the first quarter. Again, we're playing 4 8-minute quarters here in Tennessee. And so right now, with 1 minute and 49 seconds gone by, Beaver Dam has the early 9-0 lead. Great start out of the gates. Well, what was I talking about earlier? Maybe they'd be rusty after playing only one game since the 9th of December? What am I talking about? What do I know? Hey, our first email came in. It says, so nice that you guys made the trip to Tennessee. We thank Mike, Ninja, the whole team. Shout out to the Beaver Dam squad. Have a great game. And a special hello and shout out to Brooklyn, number 2, from her favorite Minnesota grandparents, Shar and Greg. Thank you very much for the nice email. Again, you can send us one. sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Here's a drive, and that one, we got a foul coming up here as Rakaya Clay was taking it strong to the basket, and she got bumped. Let's check out the foul here. And I believe Maddie Kinsey picked it up, if I heard right. They're not putting it on the scoreboard. First free throw's up and good for Rakaya Clay. I've got her at 62.5% from the line this season. She averages around 6.8, 7 points, just under 7 points a game. Second one, good. So just like that, the Ravens are on the board, but the 9-0 run to start the game for Beaver Dam has them in front by 7. 5:53 to go first quarter here at Riverdale High School. We're in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, about 30 miles from downtown Nashville. It's a beautiful area. I've been in Tennessee now several times over the last few years, and I just love it down here. Love it. In the right block, Wilkie spins, puts a shot up over the rim. It won't go. Got her own rebound. Put back, no, but she got fouled. And I think this is going to go on Whitaker. If I saw the official pointing correctly, it is. That's going to be the first team foul of the game on the Ravens. So here's Gabby Wilkie at the charity stripe. 10.3 points per ball game for Gabby. 62.5% from the line. Buries the first one. Gives her 3 already in the game. 10-2. Golden Beavers lead. Next one, Money. Wilkie got them both. That gives her 4 points. 11-2. Beaver Dam on top of Cane Ridge on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Ravens bringing it up the floor. And this is Mustafa, right side. Sends it up top. And backing up a little bit is Bella Thompson. the point guard. Thompson, now a bounce pass to the left sideline for Whitaker. Whitaker going back to Mustafa near the top of the silo. Wilkie's guarding her. We are now exactly 3 minutes into this first quarter of play. Beaver Dam with a 9-point advantage, but the Ravens have the rock, and they're being very patient, but a lot of that has to do with Beaver Dam's sticky man-to-man D. There's a turnover. Steal. Ashley's going to go in. Uncontested right side. Layup is good for Shea Marie Ashley. Turnovers hurting the Ravens early, and it's 13-2. Beaver Dam on top. 4:38 and counting left in the first. Mustafa looking for help near the free throw line. Traveled. She put on the brakes, and then she was kind of in no man's land because there was nobody around to help her out. And as she tried to pivot, she did take the extra step. Now we've got subs coming in for Beaver Dam. Riley Zarnecki entering the game, the 5'10 junior. Who else is coming on here? Carly Lappin, 5'8 senior, checking on. Emma Julka, 5'6 freshman out there. They're usually some of the first players off the bench for Coach Tim Chase. Donaldson driving, and she got fouled on her way to the basket. No fear, she took it strong from the right side. And this foul is going to go on Bella Thompson. So here comes Donaldson to the free throw line. First one is up, and it is good. Taya Donaldson, 67% from the line this season, leading the team in scoring at 16 points a game. Rainbow free throw on the second attempt is good. She got them both. She's got 4 points, and the lead is up to 13. 15-2. Beaver Dam in front. Pass ahead. This is Samaya Brown spinning in the right block. Shot is no good off the glass. Donaldson was playing great defense, altered the shot, I believe, and now she takes it all the way back. Layup is underlaid, and the rebound is going to be grabbed by Mustafa. So it is Cane Ridge basketball. And here's Mustafa. Free throw line extended. Bounce pass. Nice pass down low. And the shot is up off the glass. It won't go. And the rebound for the Golden Beavers. Everything but the finish there. Now here's Lappin. She got in past the defense. Missed the layup on the left side. She got her own rebound underneath the basket. How she came away with it, I'm not sure. Now Donaldson had it knocked out of her hands, but she maintains possession as she corralled that one. Julka, nice pass into Lappin. Lappin is fouled as she went in for a layup. Nice ball movement there. Good passing by the Golden Beavers. And Lappin's at the line. Carly Lappin. First free throw is good. Carly about 58% from the line this season. Averaging around 5 points a game. Pretty good three-point shooter. Doesn't shoot a ton of them, but when she does, she's usually pretty good. Next one's on the way. That one is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Samaya Brown. So Cane Ridge going to work. This is Mustafa. Looking down to the corner for Brown. Brown sends it up top. Well, we've got a 20 out there, but there's no 20 on my roster. The mystery player. I was talking with head coach Joanne Tribune of Cane Ridge before the game, and we had. She was laughing because the rosters I got off of the internet were not even close to being accurate. There's a shot off the backboard by Mustafa wide right. She missed it. Here come the Golden Beavers off the miss. Wilkie for three, left side, missed it short, and rebound is going to be grabbed by our mystery number 20, and it's going to be Cane Ridge basketball. 2:35 and counting left in the first quarter. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, Beaver Dam leads 16-2. Julka, I think she got a fingertip and partially blocked that shot and took it away. Throws it ahead, and it's going to be intercepted, though. She was trying to spring one of her teammates and said, Brown, she throws a baseball pass ahead. Count the layup and a foul at the other end. So Beaver Dam was trying to burn Cane Ridge in transition, but instead, it's Cane Ridge doing that to the Golden Beavers. And Amani Knight, a sophomore who's out there, she's going to go to the line. And she'll try and complete the three-point play. It is up. And wait a minute. We have a violation here, I believe. Line violation. So, yep. It's going to go back to the Golden Beavers. Still 16-4. Beaver Dam on top of Cane Ridge on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. This is A-Striker to Wilkie inside the free throw line. Nice pass down low. Lob pass to Zarnecki. And she puts it up and in. The high-low game there. Wilkie with the assist. Zarnecki the finish. 18-4. Beaver Dam on top on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter here in Tennessee. This is Rakaya Clay, I should say, giving it now to our mystery number 20. We'll have to check that at halftime. Maybe find out who that is. As, again, the roster was a jumbled mess. And Coach Tributo of Cane Ridge, she was so nice, and she helped me a lot get the roster straightened out as much as we could. Wilkie for three, buries it from the top of the silo. Gabby Wilkie from downtown Murfreesboro, and it's 21-4. And there's a turnover and a layup by A-Striker off the turnover to make it 23-4, and Cane Ridge calls timeout. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And it is a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. 30-second timeout. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a school of the month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Wilson Elementary. Our game today, a presentation of JB Mechanical, State Farm Insurance, Gina Omig, your local agent, and QBS Law. Today's game also brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. We'll thank some more of our sponsors as we move along, but it's Cane Ridge with possession, but they're down 23-4. Beaver Dam opened the game on a 9-0 run, and with a minute left in the first quarter, they've got a big lead. And there is they're going to wave off the basket. Foul was on the floor before Clay attacked the basket. Fouls right now are even at 3 apiece. Again, feel free to send us an email during the broadcast. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us, sports@dailydodge.com. We're having just some minor technical issues with the video stream. They have been fixed, so those of you that were emailing about that or texting me about it, we have it under control. But thank you for letting us know, because we want to make sure we get this back to you folks at home. 56.3 seconds left to go first quarter. And the Ravens get it in, and they go to work. This is Mustafa giving it now to Amani Knight. Right back to Mustafa. She backs up near the center circle. And a pass is tipped, and coming out of with the loose ball is A-Striker. She'll take it back the other way, and she got fouled on her way in. So Bella A-Striker draws the contact. It was not in the act of shooting, so there's no free throws. 32.5 seconds left to go in the opening stanza. Lob pass in. Wilkie in traffic. Sidearms it out to Donaldson for three. Right elbow. Off the back iron. No good. And the rebound for Mustafa. Kyla Mustafa will bring it across the midcourt stripe. 20 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. She puts on the brace. Now an underhanded shot up and in for Mustafa. How did she do that? That's her first bucket. And it is 23-6. Beaver Dam still comfortably in front. 7 seconds left in the quarter. And here is Wilkie whipping it to A-Striker. 2 seconds. 1. And a shot is blocked as Maddie Kinsey was trying to launch a three from the right corner at the end of the period. It got blocked, and that was actually Rakaya Clay that blocked it. End of the first quarter on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. It's Beaver Dam 23, Cane Ridge 6, and we're back after a 1-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Shop the Pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
Well, second quarter is already underway. Beaver Dam with the ball, leading Cane Ridge 23-6. And here's Wilkie in the left block, trying to go to cutting Zarnecki. It was tipped and stolen. Here comes Clay, throws it ahead and corralling it. Her teammate corralled it, saved it from going out of bounds. That was Amani Knight. Now Mustafa with a jumper near the free throw line that missed short. I don't know if somebody got a hand on it or not. And now Donaldson throws it back to Zarnecki, feeds Ashley. She's going to drive right baseline, and Shea Ashley, the floater on the baseline. It's up and in, 25-6. Beaver Dam leading Cane Ridge on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Opening minute of play, second period. Here is Mustafa. Right side guarded closely by Wilkie. Up to Clay. Rakaya Clay, ball above her head, now backs up. And now Clay looking to the left side, and pass taken by Whitaker, but boy, a striker playing really good defense, almost stole that one. Now here's a shot by Knight that's wide right. Wilkie kind of tipped the rebound to Zarnecki. Now she feeds Ashley. Here comes Ashley flying into the front court. Whips it down low. Donaldson in the right block. Bobbled it. Gets it back. Trying to split a double team. Feeds Zarnecki. Zarnecki's shot is up and in from a couple of feet away. Riley Zarnecki now has 4 points. 27-6. So Beaver Dam with a 21-point advantage here in the first half. 6:07 to go, second quarter. Again, we're playing 4 8-minute quarters in Tennessee. Here's a drive by Clay, right baseline. Underhanded shot, missed it too strong. Offensive board, the rebound, and the putback won't go for Knight. And then the ball was tipped, and here's Mustafa. Off the glass, Kyla Mustafa. How about that one? She's got 4, 27-8. Beaver Dam still in front by 19 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Here's a striker, a 3. Missed that one. And Wilkie could not save it from going out of bounds. Yeah, I got a nice message here from the boss man. Marty checking in, says he's getting the nachos and the wings ready to go at home. Says great first quarter, great quality, and I agree there. Yeah, thanks, Marty. Appreciate you checking in. This is again, we're honored to be here doing this for you folks back home. We'll be here the next few days. It's only going to get more intense the next couple of days as the competition gets tougher and tougher down here. All right, here is Whitaker. Whitaker, right baseline, shoots over Kinsey. Missed it, wide, and the rebound plucked out of midair by Zarnecki. Now a 2-on-2 the other way. Julka, hesitation, now she takes it in. Julka, as she was going out of bounds from a tough angle. Emma Julka scores 29-8. And now beating the defense back was Jasmariah Hamilton, a 5'10" senior who scores 29-10. There's a shot up, and it's no good for Beaver Dam's Aspen Abel, who had checked in a little while ago. Now Kinsey, who got the rebound, slowing things down, setting up between the rings. Sends it out to Abel on the right side. Back to Julka. Quick pass. Kinsey feeding Zarnecki at the free throw lines. Kicks it right back out. 4:22 and counting left in the first quarter. Beaver Dam's built a nice lead here, 29-10, over the Cane Ridge Ravens from Antioch, Tennessee. Nice post feed. Zarnecki missed the layup. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Mustafa, and the Ravens have it. But they're down 19 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Here's Thompson. Right baseline. Shot is up. Too strong. Over the rim. Offensive rebound. Kept alive, though, by Cane Ridge. That one was taken by Knight. There's a spin. Mustafa's shot. Tried to force one up. Missed it. Couldn't get it to go. Aspen-Abel's got the rebound and gives it to Julka. Throws it ahead. Zarnecki in transition right side, and she's fouled. Hits the deck. But she got fouled on the way in. Stops the clock. 3:41 to go, second quarter. And here's Riley Zarnecki with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line. And the first one is up, and it is good for Riley, who is about 60% from the line this season. Averages about 5-6 points a game. And she'll get one more here. Speaking of Riley, I got an email talking about her. I'll get to that in just a second. Next one for Riley, yes. 6 points in the game for Riley, 31-10, Beaver Dam leads. The email says, we finally got connected to the game. We see the team is up. Go Beavers. Keep up that winning streak. A shout out to Riley, number 3, and a hi to you, Mike. That's from Diane and Al Zarnecki checking in today. Thank you very much for the email. Do appreciate it. I'll get to some more in just a moment. Shot. That one is missed short by Rakaya Clay. Golden Beavers have it off the miss. Just over 3 minutes left in the first half. Kinsey for 3. Oh, she got it from the right side. Rainbow 3 for Maddie Kinsey. And it's 34-10 Golden Beavers as a shot missed at the other end by Hamilton. She was at a tough angle. There was a defender there too, but missed it. Now Zarnecki takes the pass, goes in left side. Layup is good. Riley Zarnecki's got 6 in the second quarter, 8 in the game, and Beaver Dam in front by 26 points. It's 36-10. Beaver Dam leading Cane Ridge on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard as we rapidly approach halftime. And this is Amani Knight. Up to Clay. Rakaya Clay with a bounce pass cross court. Played there. And now sent right back to Clay. Clay is out near the center circle. Now she takes off. Left side she goes. With it there is Whitaker. Whitaker to the top of the key, puts on the brakes. Kinsey's all over. 2 minutes and change left to go, second quarter. And there's a little post feed. Bobbled by Hamilton. Lost it. And it's actually going to be grabbed by Julka off a deflection. Julka throws it ahead, and Aspen-Abel unfortunately could not handle it cleanly. And it goes out of bounds. That's a break for the Ravens. This email says, enjoying the game. Such a fun time for the girls, parents, coaches, and, of course, you, Mike and Ninja. Good luck. That's from Diane Storhoff in Sun Prairie. Diane, yes, this is a fun time, and glad we can be here. Again, send us an email, folks. sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'd love to hear from you. We love to interact with you, and we're doing these games down here for you folks. We didn't drive 650 miles for ourselves. And there is a shot up, no good for Clay. Rebound, Wilkie. 1:35 to go, second quarter. Pass to a cutting Kinsey. Finds a striker left corner. She missed the 3 off the rim. Rebound is tipped into the Cane Ridge bench. And it's going to stay on this end, I believe. Yes, Beaver Dam will inbound on the sideline across from us, over in front of the Cane Ridge bench. 36-10. Beaver Dam has been dominant on both sides of the ball, as the score would indicate. Wilkie, double team, whips it out right side. A striker trying a 3-ball. Money! Bella A. Striker knocks down another triple. She's got 10 points. 39-10. Beaver Dam leading with exactly 1 minute to go, second quarter in Murfreesboro. There's a drive. A shot is up, no good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Wilkie. She's double team and was able to throw it ahead to Mackenzie Gritzmacher. Now to a striker, left corner. Back to Gritzmacher on the old give and go, and Gritzmacher puts it up and in. That's her first bucket. 41-10. Beaver Dam, big time lead here. Half a minute to go until intermission. And there's a steal by Gritzmacher. Just took it away. She's going to go in for an uncontested layup and count it. 16 seconds left in the first half. 43-10, Beaver Dam. Spin move. Shot is up, Clay, off the glass. It won't go. Offensive board. Put back, no, but a foul. And that was Mustafa there, I believe. Yeah, Mustafa got the offensive rebound and got fouled on the putback, so she's going to head to the line. That's the fourth foul of the half on the Golden Beavers. Haven't been a ton of fouls in this first half, as Mustafa, first of two, is good. 5 fouls in the half on Cane Ridge, 4, as I mentioned, on the Golden Beavers, as some more subs coming in. Ellen Poles just checked in. Brooklyn Holt just checked in as well. Holt a junior, Poles a senior. Mustafa's second free throw, no good. And the rebound is going to be grabbed by Ashley. 5 seconds left in the half. Ashley going to take it in, and she got fouled, and it stops the clock with 2.7 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And she's going to earn a trip to the free throw line. So Ashley will shoot 2. And the first one is good for Shea Ashley. Ashley about 40% or so from the line this year. Been averaging right around 5 points a game, give or take. Next one, good. 2 seconds left in the half. Here comes Cane Ridge with a half-court shot by Clay. It's well short, and that's the end of the first half. 2 quarters of play in the books here at Riverdale High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And at the break on day 1 of the 25th State Farm Classic, it is on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, Beaver Dam 45 and Cane Ridge High School 11. Stay with us. We'll take a 3-minute break, and then we're back for our halftime report in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Insurance with a local agent? It's called service. Call State Farm agent Gina Omeg at 920-885-9115 in Beaver Dam today.
This Christmas season, no home is complete without a Christmas tree from Great Harvest. The Christmas tree you can eat. This tree gives the gift of a fresh-baked cinnamon roll. Everyone's gonna love it, including that dude from the North Pole. It's soft and it's sticky, it's gooey and it's sweet. It's the new Christmas tradition. The tree that's also a treat. Great Harvest. Bread and other holiday goodies. The way they ought to be.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Peace of mind, the difference between frigid winters and scorching summers. JB Mechanical in Beaver Dam services more than HVACs. They service the sense of reliability and comfort you expect from your heating, cooling, and air quality needs. You don't want to worry, you just want it done right the first time. JB Mechanical in Beaver Dam designs, fabricates, and installs the HVAC system you need to ensure your peace of mind. Online at jbmechllc.com or on Facebook at JB Mechanical LLC.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
Halftime here in Tennessee, and the Beaver Dam girls lead Cane Ridge High School at the break. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, the Golden Beavers 45 and the Ravens 11. Let's run down the first half scoring for you. For Beaver Dam, they were paced by Bella Astreicher, 10 points to lead the way, including a pair of 3-point baskets. Also for the Golden Beavers, Riley Zarnecki with 8. Gabby Wilkie had 7, including 1 from downtown. Shea Marie Ashley good for 6 in that first half. Couple of players with 4 points. Mackenzie Gritzmacher with 4 points. Also Taya Donaldson with 4. Maddie Kinsey buried a triple. She had 3. Rounding out the scoring, Emma Jolka with 2. And Carly Lappin chipped in a free throw. She finished the half with 1. On the Ravens side, Kyla Mustafa led Cane Ridge in the first half with 5 points. 2 points apiece for Rakaya Clay, Jazz Mariah Hamilton, and Amani Knight. Beaver Dam opened the game on a 9-0 run, and they have dominated, as the score would indicate. They are up big at the break, 45-11. Beaver Dam leading Cane Ridge on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Emails are coming in like crazy all of a sudden. Let's get to a few of them here. This one says, cheering on the Beaver Dam girls basketball team. We love you, Chase Hallman and A Money from Yago Nat and Amy checking in. Thanks for the email. Do appreciate it. Let's see what else we have here. Cheering on Brooklyn Holt, number 2. Her mom and brother watching from Beaver Dam. Go Beavers, and thanks for the live stream, they say. This email says, hey, Mike, great start for the Golden Beavers. Hope to see a hat trick for the week. And he's giving me, Ninja, he's giving us a great place. He said, if you want to go to a great place for dinner, he says, go to Puckett's on Church Street, is what he said. All right? He says, you'll be glad you did. All right. Hey, thanks, Patrick. I appreciate that. Go Beavers from Patrick Boyum. Let's see what else we got here. Comfortably watching and listening from Beaver Dam. Thanks so much for the play-by-play. Lady Beaver Power. Let's see what else we have here. Go Shea Marie Ashley. Mom and Dad are watching. Go Beavers. Thank you very much for the email. Let's see. This one says, hi to the Golden Beavers from the Coonses. What's the temperatures down there? Question mark. Golfing tomorrow? Now, that's what I should have done, because it's going to be in the 50s down here tomorrow. It's going to be in the low 60s by Thursday. I should have brought the golf clubs. I suppose I could rent a set, and go play. But, yeah, it's in the 40s today and sunny. The next few days, folks, it's going to be even nicer down here. Let's see. We'll get to some more emails in a moment. Right now, let's take a quick 2-minute break. Back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment. And Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
If you have been injured in an accident, QBS Law can help. QBS will manage your claim so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. QBS will be with you every step of the way so you can sleep better at night. Located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS has been a local law firm in your corner since 1902. If you've been injured in an accident, been injured by a dangerous medical product or prescription drug, call QBS Law in Beaver Dam at 920-885-9262, in Mayville at 920-387-2400, or visit online at qbslaw.com.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Halftime with Beaver Dam leading Cane Ridge from Antioch, Tennessee, 45-11. More emails to get to. This one, a shout out to the girls from Avery Stonewall, watching from Beaver Dam. Avery, how are you? Great to hear from you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks for the email. This one says, watching my goddaughter Carly and her team crushing Cane Ridge. Go Beavers. That's from Matt and Darlene checking in on the broadcast today. Let's see what else. This one says a shout out to our neighbor Gabby and family friends Maddie K and Carly L. That's from Tim and Jenny White, by the way. Tim and Jenny, thank you very much for checking in. My neighbor Greg checked in. Greg Style says, happy holidays, Mike and Ninja. Go Beavers. Watching from Farwell Road. Nice first half for the old alma mater. He says, enjoy your time in Nashville. Greg and Julie Style checking in. And Greg, we will definitely enjoy it down here. This one says, go Beavers, thanks for broadcasting. Wish I was there, from Kelly Kinsey. Kelly, thank you very much. And one more, this says, go Bella. Go Bella. She's my great niece from Rick Fiegel, our good friend Rick Fiegel. Again, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. Sports@dailydodge.com. You can send me an email, send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Hey, to be sure to stay up to date, folks, with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org. And follow them on Twitter and Instagram at BeaverDamUSD. For those of you on the radio side, in the second half, Cane Ridge will go right to left. Beaver Dam will go left to right across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV video screen. Cane Ridge inbounding to start the second half. Third quarter underway, but right now on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's Beaver Dam 45, Cane Ridge 11. It's been all Beaver Dam, and this one, as the score would indicate. Here's a pass, and here's Amani Knight off the glass, too strong. Rebound, offensive board, it's tipped out, and Knight, that was Mustafa rather, that tried a shot, missed that one. And now back the other way, Lappin throwing it to Ellen Poles. If Poles takes a return feed from A-Striker, she'll try a three and buries it in the left corner. 48-11, Ellen Poles from downtown. I had dinner with her mom last night, who was down here in Tennessee. Here's a floater up, no good for Whitaker, but an offensive rebound. That's Knight. Amani Knight puts it off the glass and in. That's her second bucket today. 48-13. Beaver Dam still comfortably in front. We're 55 seconds into the third quarter. Poles over to Wilkie for three on the right elbow. Off the rim, no. Rebound. A-Striker took it away from Whitaker, and they find a cutting Maddie Kinsey for an easy, wide-open layup on the left side. Great pass, and it's 50-13. Beaver Dam just doing it all here, offensively and defensively. They've been suffocating defensively pretty much all game long, forcing Cane Ridge into quite a few turnovers, and offensively, boy, it's clicking right now. I mean, and Cane Ridge, again, we talked about it, I think, a little bit in the pregame show. This Cane Ridge team, there's a steal. As Whitaker got stripped, A-Striker back the other way, layup, yes. She's got 12. This Cane Ridge team, again, they're injury riddled. They have a lot of players out right now with injury. They're a lot more inexperienced this season. They're much younger than they were a season ago. I mentioned all the seniors that they lost to graduation last year. And it's tough. I mean, it's this is a program that's been pretty good in recent years, but they're struggling this year. And we had a foul, actually an offensive foul. And now we're going to get subs in with 5:43 left to play in period number 3. And actually, with the score being where it is, we have a running clock, and that's one thing I didn't ask about here in Tennessee, but they've got the running clock going with Beaver Dam ahead right now, 52-13. This is Gritzmacher looking down low to Ashley. She shot over the rim. It's too strong. Zarnecki got the offensive rebound. And it's a reload for the Golden Beavers. Again, tomorrow, Beaver Dam's going to play East Nashville. So the assignment's going to get tougher tomorrow. Three-pointers off the mark from the left corner. And we've got a whistle as Zarnecki was fighting for the rebound along with Bella Thompson. But yeah, Beaver Dam plays East Nashville tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We'll be on the air with our John Deere pregame show at 2:40 tomorrow. And then Thursday, Beaver Dam gets the defending state champs Bearden from Knoxville at noon. Timeout Cane Ridge, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Deck the garage during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring the best deals of the year on the best vehicles in the market. Take $5,000 off brand new Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs and finance rates as low as 1.9%. Dodge Durango starting at $43,219. Jeep Compass Trailhawks under $37,000, and just arrived the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Welcome to the electric revolution. Happy holidays, and thank you for allowing our family to take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Today's game presented by JB Mechanical, Gina Omig, your State Farm insurance agent, and QBS Law. Tonight's game also brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Inbounds passes were back to action. Donaldson on the right doorstep for a layup. Taya Donaldson scores. She's got 6. 54-13, Beaver Dam with 4:35 and counting left, third quarter. There's a steal. Ashley back the other way. Ashley in for a layup, and it's going to go. Thought it might bounce off the rim. 56-13. Tonight's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Air Care, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. There's another turnover. And here's Donaldson back the other way and banks that one home for an easy bucket. Richards Insurance, one of our fine partners, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Surefire, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, and Kraft Heinz, all bringing you today's ball game and the games tomorrow and Thursday as well, as we have a foul. Clock again running. We have a running clock. That's something I didn't expect coming down here, but Beaver Dam is just dominated in this game. Cane Ridge right now, with their thin bench, they only have, 6-7 players available. And the injury problems they've had, the inexperience, it's really hurting them right now. And they've been a little overmatched in this game, to say the least. But this is a program, as I said, it's been pretty good historically. And there's a turnover. Here is Mustafa. Nice bounce pass to a cutting Whitaker, and count it and one. So Whitaker with a chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play will step to the line. And she makes the free throw. 58-16. Beaver Dam still in front by a rather large margin as Beaver Dam just turned. Nope, beg your pardon. Or they did. Yep, beg your pardon. They did. So Cane Ridge will throw it in. Beautiful day here in Tennessee today. It was in the mid to upper 40s, so it's not beach weather, but it was still sunny out. It felt good. I mean, I suppose because we came down from Wisconsin, that's why it felt so good here. But tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 50s down here, and by Thursday, low 60s. There's a layup good for Rakaya Clay. 58-18. There's a shot. Their traveling violation called on Julka, so that'll turn it over and give it back to Cane Ridge. This email says, "Go Beavers! Go Shea Marie!" from Grandma and Grandpa Sherman in beautiful northern Wisconsin. Thank you very much for that nice email. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to sneak one in before the end of the game today, you can do so. But yeah, I was down in Lynchburg, Tennessee this morning. I was busy exploring, and there's a shot up, no good for Clay. And the rebound was last touched, they say, by Julka, who tried to grab it. Yeah, I got to do something that I've always wanted to do when I've been down here, never had the chance, and I got to tour the Jack Daniels Distillery in Lynchburg, Tennessee, which is about 25, 30 miles south of here, so not that far. It was a lot of fun, a lot of history down there. A cute little town. Went down to the downtown town, the courthouse square downtown, and bought a couple of souvenirs. It was a lot of fun. Here is a three-ball. Clay off the mark. It's no good. And Brooklyn Holt has the defensive rebound. With under a minute to play, third quarter, Beaver Dam up 58-18 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. They got it to Holt. She reverses on the baseline for a layup. Brooklyn Holt took the pass, reversed underneath the basket. 60-18, Beaver Dam in a rout here today on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Boy, the staff here at Riverdale High School have been very nice to us since we got here. Here's a tip and a steal. I don't have the turnover stats in front of me, but boy, Beaver Dam forced a ton of them in this game. As the ball is out of bounds, and they turn it over now, just as I was talking about turnovers. But no, the staff here at Riverdale, they've been very kind to us. We have a great spot up on the balcony to broadcast from, a great vantage point for our Daily Dodge TV cameras, and just for me personally calling the game. They have a nice little hospitality room. They invited us in to say, anything you want. We thank them for their hospitality. As the horn sounds, end of the third quarter, and at the end of 3 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's 60-18. Beaver Dam leading Cane Ridge. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Welcome back to our live coverage of stunt magician Merlin Wormwood, brought to you by Surefire, your leading local installer of Lennox home comfort systems.
That's right, Matilda. Merlin Wormwood has locked himself in his mother's basement and is refusing to install a Lennox home comfort system from Surefire until she promises to start making him pizza bagels every Friday evening.
Chuck, I'm sorry. How is this stunt magic? Isn't this just a lame protest?
Have you tried his mom's pizza bagels? They're incredible.
When we come back, what's the secret behind Merlin's mother's pizza bagels? And the latest weather report with Surefire up next.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
And the fourth quarter getting underway here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Riverdale High School, 25th Annual State Farm Classic. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Ninja and Kyra are here on site with me. Alex, Aiden, and Wade are back at the 1430 studios, 664 miles away from here, back in good old Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. 60-18, Beaver Dam leads Cane Ridge from Antioch, Tennessee, on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We have a running clock with Beaver Dam up so big. And there's a pass that was intended for Holt down low, was tipped and stolen, and then knocked. And actually, after it was stolen by Cane Ridge, then they lost it out of bounds. And so it'll go back to the Golden Beavers. There's a pass down to Holt. She's underneath the basket, couldn't get a shot up, sends it back up top. Now with it is Carly Lappin. Lappin, lob past Julka, right corner, sends it out of there. And look out, that one wide of the intended target, Ellen Poles. It goes out of bounds. And so Beaver Dam has just turned it over. But the clock running with 6:40 to go, fourth quarter. So Beaver Dam with a great look out. That's Rakaya Clay that got her feet tangled up with the defender, and she hit the deck, but looks like she's going to be okay as she hops back up. This is going to be Mustafa to throw it in. Mustafa gets it to Clay near the top of the silo. Little hesitation move. Still on the dribble now. Step back shot from the three-point arc. It's no good. Rebound is tipped to the corner and grabbed there by Beaver Dam's Aspen Abel. Gives it to Julka. Julka dancing ahead. Finds Abel again, right side. Sidesteps the defender. Shot from the free throw line extended. Off the rim, no. Rebound pulled down there by Whitaker. 5:47 to go in the game. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 60-18. Beaver Dam leading Cane Ridge. There's a shot in and out. It was halfway down. It popped out for Rakaya Clay, and the rebound is going to be knocked around a couple of times, and finally Amani Knight came away with it for the Ravens. And now we've got a foul on the Golden Beavers. I'm trying to see who they're... Well, he didn't point at anybody, but he was emphatic about it being a foul. I think... Was it Holt? I couldn't quite tell. I'm having trouble hearing the public address announcer here. But anyways, Cane Ridge will inbound, but clock running with 5 minutes and change left to go in the ball game. Boy, what a great contingent of Beaver Dam fans that have made the trip down here to Nashville. There's Amani Knight. Hook shot. She got it to go. 60-20. Beaver Dam still up by 40. Yeah, if you can probably see it in the video stream if you're watching it on Daily Dodge TV, right behind the Beaver Dam bench. Look at all those fans from Beaver Dam that made the trip down here. And there's a turnover. And you know what? The same thing happened in Naples a couple years ago. Beaver Dam had to come. They were the team that had to travel the farthest to get there. They had the most fans of any school. And looking at it right now, there's a shot up. No, but a foul. I would have to say Beaver Dam has probably got the most fans here today as well. And we know a lot of you back home are tuned into the video stream. I think we have over 1,000 unique devices tuned in, according to, Ninja's nodding his head, yes. First free throw's up and good. This is Mustafa. They actually stopped the clock now, 3:56 to go. Because now the lead is under 40. It's at 39, and free throw, second one, no good. Rebound, Julka has the rebound for the Golden Beavers. She's going to take it in for a layup. Underhanded shot over the rim, no. Rebound pulled down by Hamilton. Here's a pass intended for Thompson, sails out of bounds. This email that just came in says, thanks Mike and Ninja for broadcasting. You have a great sound and picture for us to watch. He says, will all the games take place in this gym? The answer is yes. How did the JV do? The answer is they won 36-21 over Rockville. And where do they play? The answer is Riverdale High School, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We're about 30 miles outside of Nashville. And that is from Terry Kiefer checking in today. Terry, how are you, buddy? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We have 3 minutes to go in this game. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 60-21. Beaver Dam leading the Ravens of Cane Ridge High School from Antioch, Tennessee. Shot is up, no good for Whitaker. Offensive rebound, and that was pulled down by Amani Knight. Knight gives it to Bella Thompson. Her shot won't go. Rebound is going to be plucked by Aaliyah Guerra, 5'6" sophomore out there now. Long pass ahead. Gritzmacher beat the defense back. They sprung her, and a layup is good for Kenzie Gritzmacher. 62-21. Beaver Dam, no problems whatsoever today in this one against a very banged up and a very inexperienced and thin Cane Ridge team. Here is Julka whipping it to the corner. Guerra step back three in front of her own bench. Off the rim, no. Rebound, Hamilton got that one. Jazz Mariah Hamilton gives it to Bella Thompson. 2 minutes left in the game. What an impressive opening round. There's a nice move by Mustafa, who missed the shot. Hamilton, the offensive board. Her putback won't go. Another offensive board, and Knight finally finishes. for Cane Ridge, 62-23. Beaver Dam on top on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 3 balls off the rim high, no good for Jalen Dronick. And Thompson has the rebound. 2-on-1 the other way. Pass ahead. This is Mustafa, and the layup is good for Mustafa. And a timeout do we have? Yes, timeout. Beaver Dam brought to you by, or was just a timeout for substitution, I guess. With 1:31 left. So Beaver Dam with an impressive opening day game here at the State Farm Classic. Lappin blocked. I think that was Hamilton that got the big paw on it and knocked it away. Cane Ridge basketball with 72 seconds left. Here's a steal. Aspen Abel picked off a pass, throws it ahead, and it's intercepted. She wanted to spring Ellen Poles, but the pass was not enough mustard on it. It was grabbed and stolen. So Cane Ridge, with under a minute to play, has the rock, but Beaver Dam comfortably in front in a traveling violation on the Ravens. 51.2 seconds left. Here is Aspen Abel wide open on the right side. Aspen Abel scores. .64-25, shot off balance for Thompson, no good, but Hamilton the rebound. 24 seconds left. There's a pass that was stolen, and here's Lappin going to go in for a layup. Lappin, got it. Carly Lappin scores 66-25, and that should just about do it. We're down to the final 10 seconds of the fourth quarter, and this was a complete domination by the Golden Beavers today here in Tennessee. 2 seconds, one shot by Thompson, no good at the horn. This one's in the books, and the final score today on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Beaver Dam 66 and Cane Ridge 25. And with the win, the Golden Beavers go to 10-0 on the season. Cane Ridge dropping to 3-9. We'll step aside. We're coming back for our John Deere postgame show in just a moment. Right now, we'll take a 4-minute break. Back in 4 minutes, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo and 10-ounce prime rib plus full menu. Friday's the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30 plus full menu. Sunday brunches every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Make your holiday party reservations now. Call Mike and Doreen today at 920-887-0505.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Shop the Pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Insurance with a local agent? It's called service. Call State Farm agent Gina Omeg at 920-885-9115 in Beaver Dam today.
Sure, you can just send a card, but instead, how about giving the gift of fresh baked bread? A loaf they can savor slice after slice. Rolled bread shaped like a tree might be nice. Give the gift of great harvest, made from scratch every day, then wrapped up tight and sent on its way. Give cookies and muffins impossible to resist. At this time of year, they're on everyone's list. To give fresh baked joy, remember it's gotta be Great Harvest, bread, the way it ought to be. And if you must send a card, why not make it a Great Harvest gift card?
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Professional, responsible, dependable. That's JB Mechanical of Beaver Dam, a customer-focused heating, air conditioning, and plumbing company. JB Mechanical features the best products in the country, cutting-edge techniques and technology, and the best practices and training in the industry. JB Mechanical will install and maintain residential, commercial, and industrial comfort systems and plumbing. When you want energy efficiency and reduced fuel bills, you want a company you can trust from installation to maintenance. You want JB Mechanical of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And the John Deere postgame show is on the air from Riverdale High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Brought to you again by our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. Final score today, opening day of the 25th Annual State Farm Classic. Beaver Dam with a big win over Cane Ridge by the score of 66-25. I'm joined at the broadcast table by Tim Chase. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. Tim, congratulations on the win as you go to 10-0. It was really complete domination on both sides of the ball. I know that Cane Ridge they're battling injuries. They're a young team that is a little more inexperienced, but for your team to have only played one game in the last couple of weeks, they sure didn't look like it today.
No, it was a good game for us to get going again. So, we got to see a lot of kids, got to, see what we're doing well and what we need to work on. I thought defensively, I thought we did a lot of good things. We're going to have to keep on working, especially on the rebounding and getting back on defense. On this big court, we need to get back. So we didn't do quite as well as I would have liked to at times, but we're trying. And then offensively, I thought we shared the ball pretty well. We got some good transition hoops. Thought we moved the ball well at times. We just got to keep on working.
Pretty much everybody on the roster got in at some point in the game. Now, I would think that's, something you were probably in the back of your mind you wanted to do because you got 3 games in 3 days, so you've got to conserve some legs, I suppose.
No, absolutely. When you play 3 games in 3 days, you do need to save it a little bit if you can. Those kids will be battling tomorrow and be coming back to battle on Thursday. A lot of good minutes from people. I thought, kids like Alan Poles, Mackenzie Gritzmacher, Brooklyn Holt did a really, really good job for us today. They've been great in practice the last month, really working. I was really impressed by their play on both ends of the ball.
You mentioned that we got the longer court out here, which you said is kind of more the norm here in Tennessee. Did your girls have to do any adjusting to that at all during the game?
I think just getting back was, like I said, the big thing is understanding that with the middle of the court being bigger, because that's where the extra feet are, really trying to work that little bit more that you've got to. Because that's 3 pretty big steps you got to take to get back to where you are. So, and if you're short a little bit, you'll get beat in transition, which happened a couple times to us. But it's really good for us. We do have our middle school that has a court like this, which we do practice on at times. So that gave us a little bit of idea. But it's a great opportunity for us to play some different teams and try some different things. I think that's what's nice about it too. We can come down here and we can pretty much try. If we want to try some new things, we can. The old stuff we can try to get better that we've already had. So overall, a really good start to what we're trying to do.
It's gonna be hard too because you come down here and you're playing teams that you're not normally going to see. They're from out of state. They're from Tennessee. I don't know how much you were able to scout them as far as video and things of that nature. So in that regard, does that make it a little harder to come down and play some of these teams?
It is. I mean, it's always kind of good to see live because you're not always sure exactly watching video. But, we have collected. We had some help in collecting video, through the last couple months. Even before Thanksgiving, we were starting to start getting things because you don't know how much you're actually going to get. And we did study, so we had a pretty good idea tonight. We did a really nice job on number 40. I know for them, who was
Whitaker,
one of their best three-point shooters. I know we did a really good job. She, made a lot of threes watching other games. So, I mean, it's one of those things that, hopefully we can learn some things. Play East Nashville today. One of their better players did not play and looks like I'm guessing she'll be playing tomorrow the way it looked. So that's going to be a tough match for us tomorrow as well. Each game ramps it up a little bit. And, we kind of have a better idea about teams we play in tournament, but it kind of has that feel where you play a team. Next day you got to get ready for that next game on a short turnaround and, with not a lot of practice time and try to see if you can adjust to what you need to adjust to.
Give us a little preview about East Nashville. We know they're good. We know it's going to get tougher tomorrow. That's a team that I looked over the last 6-7 years. They played in some state tournaments. They won a state title in 2016. So over the last 5, 6, 7 years, they've been really good.
Yeah, no, they had a couple really good players today. Number 21, really good post player, strong girl inside, did a lot of damage. 35, their point guard had a lot of big shots today, made a bunch of shots in the first half. I didn't get to see the part where the other team came back, but their best player, 30, like I said, I'm guessing will be back tomorrow. She didn't look like she was injured, so it was one of those things I think where she'll look like she'll be back playing tomorrow. It's one of those things where we'll have to be ready for those big three. And then defensively, they'll throw some different things at us zone-wise. We saw pretty much all man-to-man tonight, so we'll see some zones tomorrow and how we play against that. So because they're gonna pack the lane a little bit more, and probably dare us to shoot, and we got to keep on transitioning. Our depth is still one of our biggest assets, which is a great thing to have, and our kids will have to come out tomorrow and play with that renewed energy and get after it tomorrow.
You guys, granted it's not a lot of time in between games down here. It's one every day. Do you do any walkthroughs tonight or tomorrow morning or anything like that?
We'll watch some video. With our JVs playing here at noon tomorrow, we'll come up here and we'll get they got a court up here where you guys are up here. We'll get a little bit and talk a little bit. But, a lot at this point is just video work. And when we've, had our experience over the years, when you get to the end of the season and have these kind of games, where you have multiple games in a row, it's more about the, the mental side of things. Yeah, you want to knock some shots down and kind of get your mind in the right spot as far as that. But you just really got to understand, okay, what are we going to do? And then be able to do it. Yes, we'd rather practice it, and when you do work on those things in practice. And the truth is, we're watching teams that we're going to be playing at any time of the year, and not necessarily that we'll bring that up in practice exactly what we're going to do, but we are working on things to try to, play against some of the better teams that we'll have to face at certain times during the year.
Now, you've always told me you like these types of formats because it gets you ready for, again, the end of the season, playoffs, things of that nature.
Yeah, I've always liked playing in, tough events over Christmas. We've taken a lot of losses over the years in events like this, but we've always felt that it makes us better. And that's kind of our number one thing is we're trying to find a way to get better. So, because when we come out of, Christmas break, we got a tough game right away down at Watertown. We got Wanakee right away after that. We got the Badger crossover game. Following week, we got Monona Grove. That following week, we got, Verona in there. And then we're going to have to repeat, the DeForest to Watertown, Wanakee cycle again. So that's a really tough, stretch that we're going to have because our games after Christmas, it's going to be tough. Our teams in our conference are doing really well right now and playing at a really high level. So hopefully this will help us get used to what we're going to see once we get back to the Badger Conference.
Well, your girls certainly played at a high level today. Great start to this classic here in Tennessee, and the JVs won as well. So it was a great day all the way around.
JVs got down 8-0 today and came back really well. Against a team that I we don't know a lot about the JV teams, but the varsity team only has one loss this year. A team that's ranked in the top 10 in the state. So
Rockville,
they've got a good program. So our JVs fought. They got down early and kind of dominated after they got down 8-0, which was really good for them. So those kids are working hard. We got a lot of good kids in our program at all levels, and they're all really good students. They're kids that, really do things the right way. And, and that's, we don't always bring our JVs to events like this, but this year we have a good group and we had the opportunity to do it. So we certainly thought it would be good for them to come down as well and, get acclimated to what we are and what we want to try to be, not only this year, but many years in the future.
Congratulations. Thanks for stopping up, as you always do on the postgame, Tim.
Yeah.
And have a great evening. Enjoy yourself. You guys got any plans for the evening?
We're going down to Assembly Hall. We just got a big food court. Spend a couple hours there. The kids can do a little shopping, different places to eat, and then we'll get back, and I'm sure we'll watch a little tape of East Nashville. Our kids are, they've kind of, through, their AAU and different things, they're kind of used to these type of things, so they kind of get it that they got to, save their bodies and get to sleep and, make sure they're drinking enough water because they've played enough basketball to understand that there's always another game waiting the next day, and that's kind of what we have tomorrow.
Well, I'm looking forward to the game against East Nashville tomorrow, and in the meantime, you guys have a great evening. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, good to see you. Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining me on the post-game show, as he always does. Again, Beaver Dam a winner over Cane Ridge today, 66-25. Right now, we're going to step aside for a 3-minute break. We're back for more of our John Deere post-game show after this 3-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
For every "where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store"
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
Deck the garage during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring the best deals of the year on the best vehicles in the market. Take $5,000 off brand new Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs and finance rates as low as 1.9%. Dodge Durango starting at $43,219. Jeep Compass Trailhawks under $37,000, and just arrived the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Welcome to the electric revolution. Happy holidays, and thank you for allowing our family to take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
QBS Law has been helping neighbors in Dodge County and beyond since 1902. Conveniently located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS Law is your first call when you need help with personal injury claims, litigation cases, corporate and business matters, criminal traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. When you need legal help, make QBS Law your first call with offices in Beaver Dam and Mayville. Visit QBSLaw.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue our John Deere postgame show from Riverdale High School, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. The Beaver Dam girls today a winner over Cane Ridge High School from Antioch, Tennessee, 66-25 with the win. Beaver Dam is now 10-0 on the season. Cane Ridge drops to 3-9. Let's take a look at the final individual scoring from this one. For the victorious Golden Beavers, they were paced by Bella Astreicher. She had a dozen points. In fact, she led all scorers in the game today. A couple of threes in the contest for Bella Astreicher, 12 points total. 8 points for Shea Marie Ashley. Riley Zarnecki had 8 points today. 8 points for Taya Donaldson, the freshman, in this ball game. Also, it was Gabby Wilkie with 7. All of her 7 came in the first quarter, including 1 from downtown. 6 points for Kenzie Gritzmacher in this one today. 5 points for Maddie Kinsey, including 1 from behind the arc. It was Carly Lappin with 3. Ellen Poles had a triple in the third quarter. She finished the game with 3. Brooklyn Holt had 2. And Emma Julka also with 2 in the game, rounding out the scoring. Aspen Abel with 2 for the Golden Beavers. Cane Ridge, they were led by Kyla Mustafa and Amani Knight, both of those players with 8 points each for the Ravens. 4 points for Rakaya Clay in this contest today. Kimora Whitaker, she was held to 3 all in the third quarter, and Jazz Mariah Hamilton chipped in a bucket. She finished with 2. Well, for your viewing pleasure and engagement, the Beaver Dam Unified School District's monthly Board of Education business meetings are streamed live on the district's YouTube page. Visit bdusd.org for Board of Education information and details on upcoming meetings. A couple of emails that came in late. I wanted to mention them before we sign off here. This one says, play hard and have fun, Golden Beavers. Special shout out to Brinley Bader, number 13 of the JV team, who couldn't travel due to illness, but she's watching and cheering on from home. That's from Grandpa and Grandma Bob and Sandy Minig checking in. Bob and Sandy, thank you very much for that email. This one says, watching from the comfort of home. Good job, Beavers, from Sandy. Sandy Dre checking in. Sandy, how are you? Thank you so much for the email, and thanks to all of you today who sent in emails for our broadcast. We love hearing from you, and we hope you enjoyed this broadcast today. We have a couple more of them coming your way tomorrow and Thursday. Tomorrow, the Beaver Dam girls continue their trip through this 3-day State Farm Classic. Tomorrow, the Beaver Dam girls take on East Nashville, and that game will be starting at 3 o'clock, our pregame show at 2:40 right here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. And then looking ahead to Thursday, the Beaver Dam girls will face Bearden High School from Knoxville, Tennessee. That's a noon tip-off on Thursday, the first game of the day. Our pregame show around 11:40 a.m. right here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Our game today was a presentation of JB Mechanical, Gina Omig, your State Farm Insurance agent, and QBS Law. Today's game also brought to you by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Those are our presenting video sponsors. Tonight's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Air Care, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Surefire, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, and Kraft Heinz. 66-25 your final as the Beaver Dam girls knock off Cane Ridge High School in today's contest. And that's going to wrap it up. We want to thank all of you for being with us today. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Please make plans to join us tomorrow and Thursday as well. I want to thank Wade, Alex, and Aiden back at the 1430 ESPN studios for engineering our radio portion of the broadcast. And Ninja and Kyra, thank you both for doing all you've done on site today and for making the trip down here with me. Kyra ran the video today, and Ninja was running the graphics, the scoreboard, the computer, all that good stuff, and I thank them. I could not do this without them. They are they're the real talents around here today. So for all of those folks, my name is Mike Tronson, saying thank you so much for watching and listening today. We will greet you again tomorrow at 2:40 in the afternoon. Until then, have a pleasant evening. Enjoy the rest of your night. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.